And we're live. I thought I was going to do a whole intro thing.
I did too.
Okay.
John, you don't even have an overlay on there, dude.
Brad's got you, dude. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
Brad's supposed to be doing this stuff. It wasn't supposed to be me. He's over here hating us. All right, do we want to talk about what we just saw with the back squat?
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to recap male and female, who moved up, who moved down, heading into this back-to-back workout.
Yeah, we're working on the leaderboard right now. As soon as we have it, we'll share that leaderboard with you, and then we'll go through it. Winner of the back squat for the men.
No surprise.
Colton Mertens with 570, hit 555 on the second lift, and was just waiting, just looking at Nick. Like, do you dare to try 555? Because I'm just going to squat heavier if you do. And Nick took him up with the challenge. I actually give Nick props because there's a chance Colton fails and you tie for first.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And he did. He hit 555. I don't know if that was a PR for him, but it looked really good. I mean, I was not expecting that heavy from Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting 535, 545, but 555 is a lot. Like, that's a...
But not as much as 570.
No, it's not. But he's also, he's not 5'4", right? So,
Yeah.
But Colton did look him in the eye, stare him down, and then did what he needed to do. He needed a big win. He did it. It looked like he had more in the tank, honestly. I would love to just watch him max out one day and see if he can't give 600 a crack.
That was incredible.
Right. And how much do you move up on the leaderboard?
Well, we're gonna get that. We're getting it figured out right now.
We can
talk about it.
We're looking at the leaderboard.
But we're gonna try to pull it up though. He's 15th, so he started at 20th and now he's 15th. But he is 22 points out of 11th. And what do we say at the end of the week? At the end of the week, I wouldn't be surprised if he climbed all the way back up to the top 10. He's 22 points, and I got a feeling
he was 70 down this morning
after event 6 and
65.
7. He's going to make that 22-point jump between
look
these
at
guys.
Look at the gap between 10th and 11th, 63 points.
Yeah, clear tier gap. But the top 10 guys, other than Colton, Harry Lightfoot is taking Colton's place.
Top 10 hero.
We said the top 10, there was kind of like a tier gap into itself. So it makes sense. Harry Lightfoot's overperformed. Colton has underperformed up to this point. And we're going to see the tier gap makes sense, in my opinion.
That's
From here,
crazy drop.
Jeff Adler, 17th place. I did not expect him to be that low. Even if he wasn't as strong as he used to be or is not feeling good, I did expect still 485.
40 points out of the podium contingent. So 40 points from Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly think he still makes that up on Justin. I really, really do. But, man, if you just look at his demeanor, it just looks like he doesn't think he can win.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he can win the CrossFit Games.
You look at Justin, man, 12th, and then a second, a fourth, a ninth, and a fifth. Looks very 2021, 2022-esque.
Yeah, sort overall, and then go to the top, Brad, with Jason at the top. Right there. All right,
Whoa.
And Jason, I think he'll take a 6th place. I think he's all about that. If he takes 6, he gained points on everybody he needed to gain points on, especially Jay. Jay did about where we thought he would do, but that's 8 spots. It's 40 points that he put on Jay. Like, that's a lot. And he's got a 20-point lead going into event 6 and 7. Who's going to be on machine workouts, right? Like who's going to take it from him? I think Austin Hatfield and Colton Mertens are going to murder event 7.
Right.
But I think Roman and Dallin and James are all going to be right there in event 6 with Jason. So the immediate chasers.
Hey, and I would put Justin in that category too, with the less powerful machine athletes.
Colton and Austin.
I would put Justin as a event 7 guy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. No, I'm there with you. I agree.
If the ski is as important as we think it's going to be, just who can get done with those calories and get onto the pull-up bar for 28, then the bigger guys that we know can hammer the machines with a vest is probably could increase that gap even more.
Like if you're thinking about that, like if Jason takes the top 5 in event 6 and then just like 12th in event 7, that gap lead increases on guys
so?
like Jay and Justin. I do.
Yeah. What will be really interesting, though, especially with this setup, you guys can't see the floor, but right now they have 8 boxes in every lane. So they're going to be doing 3 burpee box jump overs, moving to the next box. We do know that there's a big difference in burpee pace. If you're jumping off, if you're stepping off, I mean, technically a lead of
they have to step down.
A lead of 8 to 10 seconds, though, can be made up on 24 burpee box jump overs.
Sure, if you're not
easily.
being diligent.
Yeah, and these boxes are spaced apart, and you'll see it whenever we go live. These spots are spaced apart just enough where you have to take 2 or 3 steps to get to that next box. It's not like you can jump off and then jump into the next burpee. I like that, actually, because it's like a weird, like, do I want to walk to that burpee or am I rushing to that burpee for 8 straight times?
Do the Ricky dive over there?
It's a little bit too far to even do that. You have to take 2 or 3 steps to get to that next box. And if you're just walking to it versus running through it, that's time.
It's probably a good 8 feet between
All right,
boxes.
so we're really kind of digging into event 6 and 7. Let's pull them up on the screen if we can, and let's go ahead and go over those, and then we'll jump to the women. We'll recap the back squad, and then we'll move into 6 and 7.
While Brad's pulling that up, I wanted to talk about Dallin really quick. He has a 15th and 11th outside of the top 10, and he's still in 8th place.
Yeah.
Way back, 90-something points back.
Yeah, and I mean, not looking too far ahead into tomorrow, you gotta think that there's a Dallin performance coming, whether it's on 6 and 7, whether it's on something tomorrow. I still expect him to like take a top 5 somewhere. He's just too fit. He's too good at too many different things. Event 6 is 35 calories for both male and female on the ski erg, moving to 28 chest to bar pull-ups, finishing with 24 burpee box jump overs with a weight vest. Right at the 7-minute mark, they'll do a 35 calorie C2 bike, 28 bar muscle ups, and 24 burpee box jump overs again, but they will not have the vest on for event 7. So
to keep the intensity.
Similar in that there's a lot of upper body push and pull. All right. There's a lot of upper body stamina here. They're still going to be breathing super heavy coming off of all the burpees, and they got to go right onto the bike. So the legs are going to be a factor. But in general, I think this is going to be an upper body pulling, pushing density test.
Yeah, I agree completely.
For both.
And even like if you murder the ski and then your triceps are pumped up, you can get through that first one on the 24 burpee box jump overs, but it's meant to blow up your triceps. I think people, and then after the 28 bar muscle up dips, you've raced the next machine with the bike erg, but you're not thinking about your triceps because your legs are pumping.
Sure.
But lactate has to go somewhere, and it just accrued in your triceps. And then you're going to do 28 bar muscle ups with that dip into another 24 burpee box jump overs. I bet we see a lot of like wormy burpee box jump overs where it's like your back goes up and then the rest of you goes up.
Yeah. Still have 550 feet of handstand walking. Remember this morning. So it's not like the arms haven't been used at all.
No,
a lot of people fought for every pegboard they could get.
Yep.
So a lot of people's, biceps might still be feeling that coming off of yesterday. And we talked about this last night. Event 6 is too fast for you to just game it. Like, in my opinion, if you're one of those top 10 athletes,
balls out.
You cannot just say, I'm going to try to win the second one and, risk taking a last place finish. Like, everybody is going to be pushing faster than they want to, hoping they can just recover better than the rest of the people before 7.
What's the game on the chest to bar pull-ups? Like, they're going to go unbroken on those, right?
The game is that you try to go unbroken. Now,
the women and men are a little bit different in this fact.
Agreed. And I still think there are athletes out there, like you think about Dallin finishing the way he did on grip test. He did 3s on the deadlift for 60 reps.
Yeah.
Still did that good. So if you can be disciplined, you might forfeit a 100 cal per hour pace just to make one break on the chest to bar.
Sure.
So, hey, I'm going to ski a little bit harder, and I'm going to take one break on the chest to bar, but it's going to be a 3-2-1 break. I mean, there are people who could probably do that, but I think for most of these guys, their plan is to go unbroken on the chest to bar.
And then on the second workout, hammer down, the game on the chest to bar is try to break as little as possible.
You mean on the bar muscle up?
Or on the bar muscle ups? Is anybody going unbroken?
I don't think anyone's going to go unbroken.
I think some might try, but
Might
Yeah,
have
I
a
think-
Roman.
I think
Roman go
everybody-
crazy on it.
well, I'm thinking of somebody like Austin or Colton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they let those guys get to the bar first, right, and they're probably going to, but they're like, I'm not going to come down.
Yeah. But-
and then that break can make them win.
To your earlier point, though, someone like a Roman or a Jason that can maybe be at 70% on the bike erg and still be holding faster paces than everyone else will probably help them fatigue-wise jumping up on the bar muscle.
For sure. I still think they're going to break it up, though, don't
Yeah.
you?
I do too.
It's not even that they're fatigued less. It's that the others are going, I have to go unbroken to beat them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because they're not going to beat them on the machine.
Yeah.
Right.
So kind of sounds pretty unanimous, but we're thinking about the bigger guys on 6, and we're thinking about the smaller, better at bar muscle up guys on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the women. Recap the back squat real quick. Who underperformed, who overperformed? For me, Jen Muir, I didn't see it coming at all.
No
I
one
mean, from
played
heat
her.
1, not
No
one person.
Not one person played her in the Heat 1 app.
That's awesome.
Have we had where a top 3 person nobody played
No,
ever in the Heat 1 app?
ever.
And what's funny, I didn't know it either. I didn't know Jennifer Muir had it
I
either.
don't think anybody did.
But now we know Jennifer Muir can squat a freaking brick house. Yeah.
Brick house.
As far as can we go to the women, Brad? It's on you have to share it. Or you want me to share it?
He's got it up there.
He's got it sorted by
There we go.
back squat.
Okay. I mean, mirror him. I know me and Hiller tried to tell the world that mirror him.
Whoa, someone said they picked her in heat 1.
Mir? I don't know about that.
It says 0%.
I don't believe you. Anyway,
Sorry. For the women, who
Yeah.
anybody shock you? I mean, a lot. You have been saying Miriam the whole time. We talked about that. We saw her put up like a 365 back squat video. You said Annika Greer would be awesome at it. Did Tia surprise you? I think. What did you say? 5th, 6th?
Yeah, I think I said 5th.
Yeah.
I think I said 5th exactly, and she got 4th. No, Tia honestly looked exactly how I thought she would look. I thought Olivia would hit 340, 345, and she missed her last lift, which would have been 335. I think she would have beaten Tia on the tiebreaker. But
To me, I was really impressed with Maddie Sturt. Her and Olivia end up hitting the same number.
dude, she's gotten so much stronger. I used to look at her as like one of the weaker athletes. 300 like cake opener.
I'm gonna say Claudia Gluck, dude.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Uh,
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
I think I said to Hiller before the event started, I was like, her legs are too thin. I don't think she's going to squat very much.
She's a little gymnasty girl.
Yeah,
And they usually don't squat a lot.
dude, killed it.
We talked about her this morning. Brooke started out the day in 25th. She's now in 11th. She gets a 6th and a 5th. I mean, she's probably going to do well on at least one of these coming up. So
Yeah.
the biggest mover on day 2 could be her by the end of the day.
Where's she currently?
11th.
11. She started 24th.
I can see her
25th.
pushing a
25th.
fifth. Where so I want to gloat for just 1 second because I wrote the prop bet Haley Adams versus Danielle Brandon versus Lydia Fish on the back
That was a great prop bet.
12%.
Amazing. 12% picked Lydia Fish. Tyler is in that 12%. And not only did she win the prop bet, it was convincing.
Dude, second lift, I was like, she wins immediately.
She hit
And what did she hit?
280.
280.
Haley
285.
failed 265. Danielle Brandon failed 265 right from the jump. And then it hurt her because she hit 255 and then 265,
Yeah.
right? I think Danielle Brandon and Haley Adams like the same exact strength. And then Lydia was convincingly stronger. Lydia Fish is doing everything she needs to do to stay in the top 10.
Where is she currently?
She's 6th place, and that was
Sixth.
unless even with she was a 27th place, so it didn't exactly help her.
right.
Wow, Danielle Brandon was last, Haley was second to last, and Lydia was 4th to last.
Hey,
So,
that's all that matters, dude.
That's crazy. I thought some girls, but anyway, and then Alexis Raptis was also 28th. We know she's dealing with something, but I think Lydia Fish could be in the top 5, dude.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Going into this workout, I think she will maximize points. And what I mean by that is
Game it.
I think she knows she probably can't win 6 just because of the power output on the ski. Like,
Sure.
I'm looking at girls like Olivia. I'm looking at Grace Walton for this first one. But Lydia knows she's got some of the best bar muscle up capacity in the field.
Absolutely.
So I think she is going to be able to recover. She got a massive tank. But I do think she will look to make up her points on event 7.
Like Lydia is somebody that I think would take 200, 100 to 200 off of the ski just because she doesn't have to send it. And then her going unbroken on the chest to bar and then doing the burpees as fast as she does them, she's going to get whatever place she's going to get.
Yeah,
her
so
sending it wouldn't help that much.
someone that I think, though, we should look out for because she didn't get a lot of points earlier today, both on the handstand walk and the back squat, is Fee, right? We've seen Fee on burpee workouts. There's no one faster to the floor when doing burpees of any kind than Fee. Like, she really is super disciplined when it comes to that. And we know she's a great upper body puller. She wins the pegboard workout earlier this weekend. So I think she's someone that's thinking unbroken on the chest to bar. And I don't know that a ton of women are going to be able to do that.
Unbroken on the chest to bar?
I don't know that a ton are going to do it.
I think half do it.
Okay. That's not a ton.
Just because they're lighter.
No, I just think 28 chest to bar is not
just what
like half of the games athletes will be able to do that.
Just a hard ski with a vest is what I'm saying. Remember, it's a 16-pound vest, a little bit heavier than they're used to wearing. So yeah, it'll be interesting too with them doing 35 calories again. There is no calorie scale for the females here, which means I think the ski erg is a lot more valuable.
Dude, Lucy Campbell still in second place,
and I think she's gonna smash these coming up.
Yeah, she's a workhorse, man. In the deadlift event, I've never been more impressed with Lucy. And now going into these are good workouts for her. She is still great at machines and she can move on everything else. The only thing I worry about with her is the bar muscle ups just because of her wrist injury.
Yeah, Ariel Lowen with a 25th in the back squat. That's somebody that we probably should mention because I did not think Ariel Lowen would finish that low in the backfield. Dude, she clean jerks 242. She was clean and jerking on par with Tia at Wadapalooza SoCal.
Yeah.
Right, with Tia.
And you think that's just maybe another instance of like strength cycles and timing of the year?
I mean, if
like
that's true, then she needs to do a strength cycle like a month before the games because, like, if you're losing that much strength, Lucy Campbell beat Ariel Lowen in a back squat, 1 rep max back squat. Lucy Campbell did. Like, I would not have called that on my bingo card.
Yeah, and maybe that's on us because I think I remember Lucy saying after Wadapalooza, like, hey, the only thing I've been able to do is like bike erg, back squat, and deadlift.
She was still 23rd
because of my wrist. Yeah, but
it's not like she's doing anything crazy. It's Ariel Lowen was that bad.
I got you.
I just wanted to make note that the demo team athletes have been walking around and all of them look sore as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Nate looked pretty beat up.
Royce was like limping. Anyway, I'm excited to see what happens next. If Lucy Campbell finishes the day in the top 3, do you feel like she can hold on to that through?
Yeah, dude, she got past her worst event. She had to get past this event.
Yeah, John, remember though that neutral position on the parallel that's coming. We don't know.
We don't know. That's a wild card though. That's a wild card. Lucy has said event 8 is going to be rough for her.
Okay.
She has said I'm going to be the worst one at parallel handstand push-ups. Now I don't know if she literally means I can't do one, or I just haven't done them.
Okay.
Because she said I haven't done very many ring muscle ups before at Wadapalooza, and then she beat everybody and beat Laura Horvath.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, honestly, with that chunk of 30 in the middle, especially for the females, even though the deficit is not crazy, I mean, it looks like it's about 8 inches. You have to go with people that you know are good at parallel handstand push-ups. Alexis,
right?
Tia, Lydia, like Brooke. There's going to be a lot of people that are just really good at handstand push-ups. And to your point, John, about Lucy saying maybe I've gotten through the worst event of the weekend, she may know that one's actually coming and that one's going to be worse.
So who do we like?
Now,
for this one right here on 6 and 7, we kind of jumped ahead to tomorrow.
In saying that, she got a 25-point lead on Maddie Sturt, a 30-point lead on Mirham. We got Mirham and Olivia, who I think will. I think there's workout. I think the deficit handstand push-ups not going to be great for them, right?
I would agree.
Just as big of a hit, and I know the kipping helps Olivia out a lot, right? But the same amount of hit that Lucy's going to take. Other than that, Maddie Sturt is the one with 25-point lead. Do you think Lucy can stay in the top 3? Because if we keep on going down, Lydia Fish is the next one, and she's got a 55-point lead, a 52-point lead on Lydia Fish. I think Lucy stays in the top 3. Like what we have left? Ring muscle ups or thrusters?
I would say it's
rope climbs.
I would say ring muscle ups or rope climbs. One of the other.
And I think Lucy Campbell's doing all right on those. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
So With this tricep burner, like killer, I lean towards rope climbs because we've roasted we're roasting our triceps in this workout.
Well,
Both of these.
we've done a lot of pressing period
So-
over the course of the weekend.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
we-
and on our
and
hands.
a lot of people would think that another press in the form of thruster would accompany the rope climbs. So yeah, that being said,
Yeah.
thruster muscle up doesn't make as much sense as rope climb thruster if they do that for the finale.
So I mean, I think she stays top 3 at the end of the weekend.
I think that'd be a good prop bet. You know,
It would be.
does Lucy finish outside off the podium?
Off the podium.
You know.
Yeah. Do you want to go into the next event picks?
Yeah, we can
Sure.
do that.
Yeah, let's go to our Heat 1.
Pull out your Heat 1 apps. This is the first event. I've set all my picks at night, make them at night, and I have not done 6 and 7. So need a little help from the squad. These 2 events were impossible.
Oh, I
to
haven't
write
picked
props
mine.
for.
I should probably pick them.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, Tyler.
All right, John, who you got? Male.
For the
Event
6th
6.
for the 6th workout, I have Roman Krinikov.
You have Roman Krinikov. JR, who you thinking?
I'm going to take Roman.
Roman? I'm going to go with Austin.
You do that.
I understand what you're saying about Skierg. Mayhem programs Skierg a lot, and he needs the points. Who are we doing on females? I'll start with females. I like the Fee pick. I'm going with Fee.
I think you're okay. I'm gonna go with Olivia.
Oh, you think just because of the ski?
All right, and I'm going to go females. I'm going to go Grace, just because
Grace.
I talked about it this morning. Torian, only workout Tia lost, had an interval style workout of ski erg, dumbbell snatch, burpee box jump over. This is not the same workout. I get it, but the combination is eerily similar with the ski erg, chest to bar, burpee
Yeah.
box jump over.
And I have Grace as my flex.
I have Ricky as my flex.
And I have James as my flex
Interesting.
for 6.
We're all over the place.
He's got a fast cadence on the pull-ups.
Yeah,
I just
James
think
is good.
I think he's willing to take a chance here. too.
James worries me a little on just the burpee speed.
See, James, I like James on event 7.
Okay.
Because I think James, like as far as the risk you're talking about, I
Sure.
think he's willing to take that risk on the bar. Or I think he'll let everybody else blow up and then pace in 6 because he knows he's going to be around top 5 anyway. And then event 7, as hard as he can, or take
Sure.
chances when he can.
Okay.
Men event 7, I'll start off. I'll say Jay Crouch,
All right, and I'm going to go with Austin on 7.
Austin.
I'm going to go Austin as well.
So I'm going opposite of you guys.
Yeah. And I think Colton's going to do well on that one.
Yeah.
too.
For the females, I have Tia.
I also have Tia for the females.
I think to me this is a classic CrossFit combo besides the bike erg, but she's been biking so much from the high rocks training, I'd imagine that she's going to do perfect on this.
Yeah, and this pick might be a little bit of a risk here. Maybe I can make up some ground. I'm going to have Tia on the female on 7, but I'm going to put Ariel as my flex
Not
because
bad.
I just think the bar muscle ups are going to matter a ton.
Yeah, I have James as my flex on event 7.
I have Roman. I'm hearkening back
Oh, that's a good one too.
back to at Mayhem when he went unbroken on the ring muscle or the bar muscle ups.
Do you think he could 2 for 2 it?
That's what I was just about. What would I have to set the points at to make it worth it for you to pick a back-to-back winner
You know what? I'm going to pick Roman.
for both?
Changing it right now live.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
doing it.
I thought he was about to lock the app and just lie to us.
I also think Tia will do well on 7. I think Haley will do really well on 7. I like her bar muscle up capacity under fatigue.
Yeah.
I think
Haley.
Roman might be able to see this as I'm going to win the games here. Like he's got a
He has to.
he's got a 60-point gap between him and Jason. You think about it, if he goes 2 first and Jason takes like a 7th and like 2 7ths,
Sure.
right? How many points is that? It's a 5th is 80, right? 6th is 76. So it's 50 points. It's around 50 points. He's a 63-point deficit.
Sure.
All of a sudden, he gets propelled into 2nd place, and he might win the game.
Roman strikes me as the kind of guy that is not good at battling back. And then going into the last day, I feel like he needs to win in his sales from being in the top 3. I think if he's in the top 3, he's like, okay, I'm in striking distance. But if he's outside, he's going to be hurting. So I just don't. I think he needs right now to pull this off.
I think Dallin's got moves to make right here. Like
Yes.
he is almost in a hey, I'm going to go for it here mode. Going into day 3, I think he just knows he's smart enough to know points wise he's got to get some chunks. And I think tomorrow, especially if he's not super confident with event 8, because I think he is one of those guys that's planning on doing really well on running Isabel.
As far as being somebody who's around Jason a lot, coached him, how do you think he's feeling right now with this number 1 position and has been holding it?
You know, if there's a lot of things that Jason is, I would say overly analytical is not one of them. And in this situation, it's a really good thing. It's a really good thing that he's just like
running his race.
Yeah, I want people to be chasing me. I want to be the guy. I want to win. Like, I think that him being in this situation, now that he tasted it a little bit this morning, coming into the deadlift workout, being the leader and kind of having everybody look at him and chase him, I don't think he's feeling like it's uncomfortable at all. Like, I expect him, kind of like Syndicate when he first broke onto the scene, right? He had this chest-to-bar ski workout. He had the max snatch, and he went out and won it, and everyone's like, who is this dude?
Sure.
Like, I think he's starting to feel like, hey, I've been here before. Like, I've been in winning competition positions.
Let me win.
And he's just made to race. Like, he's just one of those guys. Like, he's not made for training. He's made to do this.
Sure. Yeah, and it's like I always boil that back to football. Like, if you're a football player, it's next play every time. So you die, like the last one dies immediately and you move on to the next. Jason definitely has that look. Like, I never see him startled by what has happened other than the games where everything fell to shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to watch him. I particularly hope that Jason can pull it off because I've been rooting for him for a long time.
Yeah.
What else we got, John?
We are how close? What time do they go?
They go at
3:45
right now, but I am
40.
seeing no
Okay.
one. Anyway, now the judges are rolling out onto the floor.
Judges coming on the floor. So everyone, pull up the stream if you haven't already. Chase and the crew is doing an amazing job.
Killing it.
The floor looks great. We'll see you guys right after the end of event 7. We'll do a quick recap like we did yesterday. And then I'm sure Sevon will go on a marathon show this morning, tonight.
Yeah, we'll have a 20-minute recap, and then we're going to go get food, take about a couple-hour break, and then we'll have the big recap show
Tonight.
later tonight.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
All right.